if you aren't willing to lose, you won't win. It's that simple. But most people don't understand, and they're taking everything at a wrong angle. They're coming at it from a wrong angle. They're thinking like, I don't want to lose, I don't want to lose, I don't want to lose. But if you're not willing to lose anything, you won't win anything. You see, when you're trying not to lose, you won't win. And as long as you're not winning, you're losing. And so when you try not to lose, you're actually just losing. So you have to be willing to lose to win. Because only then can you actually win and get that big win which you want. And there's so many good examples for this. I mean, if you walk into a real life casino, like an actual casino, like everyone understands that if you're not willing to lose anything, you can't win big. You literally cannot win big. If you're playing with pennies, like you might not lose everything, which is a good thing, of course, but you're not gonna win big either. Like you're just not going to get the big win that you want. And this isn't just gambling, because you should not gamble, but this is about everything in life. You have to be willing to risk losing, and only then can you win. And think about Napoleon or Alexander the Great. Either one of them. Every time they went into battle, every war they fought in, they could have lost. They took the risk. I could lose. They still did it. They still did it. And it is only because they were willing to take the risk, they were willing to go into battle, even though there is a chance that they'll lose, that we look back at them. We look back in history and we're like, wow, what a great general. What a great leader. Because they took the risk. They were willing to go into battle. They were willing to risk. They were willing to risk failure and to lose and to die and death and everything. But they came out on top. You see, if Napoleon or Alexander the Great or anyone in history would have said, I might lose, there's a chance I'll lose and I might lose everything, better not try, you would never talk about that person. I bet there are millions of people in history who said exactly those words. I might lose, so I better not try. It's too risky. But we don't talk about those people. We talk about Napoleon, we talk about Alexander the Great, we talk about the people who took the risk and won. We don't talk about the people who didn't take risk. So you have to be willing to take risk if you want anything meaningful. It's anything that is worthwhile and anything that you can get that is actually like a big win in life. No matter what it is, it requires some level of risk. And I'm not saying you should risk everything. Do or die, bet mortgage on fucking red roulette. No, don't do that. But you have to understand that the mindset you need to have to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, whether it is to win in sports or in business or whatever, you have to have the mindset that you're willing to lose something. You're actually willing to put something on the line. And when you're willing to put something on the line, that's the only situation where you can actually gain anything. Because when you're willing to put something on the line, even if it's just your reputation or something like that, that's when people are like, okay, you can gain something from that. But if you did like, and once again, you can look at business. There is no business with zero risk. Every business either needs you to invest money up front or there's some other cost or some other risk involved. There is no business where you can win big and make millions with zero risk, zero fees, zero nothing. Such a thing does not exist. Everything has some catch, some risk, something. And you know what? You just have to be able to take that. You just have to be willing to take that. And if you're not willing to take that, then you're not going to be respected. You see, the reason why fighters are respected is because every time they walk into the ring, they can lose. They're risking this chance of failure. They're risking, all kinds of stuff getting punched in the face. That's not very nice. But that's why we respect fighters. That's why we respect soldiers. That's why we respect all the people who take the risks. It's exactly because of the risk. There is always a chance that something bad will happen. And if you're in a situation where nothing bad can happen, then you're also in a situation where nothing good can happen. Like, anything that has the power to give you something amazing has also the power to take something from you. This is absolutely everything, even in relationships. Like, if there is a friend or a loved one or someone who can really make your day, that also means that they can really ruin your day. I mean, think about it. If there is that one person who they message you and always lights a smile in your face and you're like, yes, they messaged me. That same person, if they say, you know what, sorry, moving to another country, we'll never see again. Like, that might actually hurt. So anything that has the power to affect you positively has the power to affect you negatively. And so if there is something in your life which cannot in any way affect you negatively, it can never give you anything good either. Everything is a double-edged sword in life. If it cannot hurt you, it cannot help you. And that's kind of what you have to accept. And you have to be willing to, just accept that and say, you know what, I'm willing to take the risk of it hurting. And I'm willing to take the risk of losing. And when you do those things, all of a sudden you realize that now you can actually gain something. Now you can actually win. Everything that you want, someone else also wants. Even if it's something really simple, like you walk into a room and it's a coffee cup. You walk into the coffee room of your office or whatever. And there's one really nice coffee cup and I would like to drink coffee from exactly that cup. I bet someone else had the exact same thought that you had. And well, now it's a competition. Who of you is willing to risk more to get that coffee cup? Now, of course, it's a small example. And it's an example where you probably don't care enough about a coffee cup to actually fight over it or start a war over it or something. But it still signifies the same thing. Everything in life is a competition to some degree. Everything that you want, someone else wants. And you have to compete for it. And then you have to see who's willing to risk more. And when you're willing to risk more for something, you usually have also a lot more to gain. And so if you're not willing to lose anything and just scared to fail, I need to try to cling on to everything, I can't, I don't want to lose anything, oh no. If you're not willing to risk anything, then you're not going to get anything. That's simple. No chance of losing equals no chance of winning. And you just have to realize it. And once you realize that and you accept it and you're just like, okay, I'm willing to lose this is a calculated risk, then you can take it and then you can reap the rewards. Alexander the Great, while we're talking about people in history, Alexander the Great has said, or it is believed that he has said, you cannot get the treasures of this world without rolling the dice. You always have to take some level of risk. So go out there, stay disciplined, chase your dreams, take calculated risk, be willing to even lose a part of yourself to gain a bigger part of yourself. And so stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and have an amazing day. Boom!